When have you experienced a life-altering phone call? 1. A wrong number changed my life. I got a voicemail from my first boss. Yo. She accidentally called the wrong number while trying to reach a mutual friend. We caught up, and I told her I was getting married and had a job interview the next day. Her response changed my life. I'm the CEO of a company in San Francisco. I'll have an offer on your desk Monday morning. She did. I accepted. Moved to a city I'd never been to and never looked back. Over 20 years later, I'm still here, living a life I never imagined. 2. My sister called and dropped a bombshell. She said, Mom and Dad were in a plane crash last night. I thought she was drunk. She told me to turn on the news, and it was true. Most passengers survived, but my parents didn't. I broke down completely. My parents were my world, and losing them like that crushed me. Even after all these years, I still miss them terribly. 3. On September 11th, my younger son turned 21. At 7 a.m., I listened to a voicemail from an ICU nurse. She said my son had been brought in near death, and I needed to get there immediately. He had consumed 15 shots and 8 beers for his birthday, passed out on the sidewalk, and his heart stopped on the way to the hospital. I tried to book a flight, but as I did, the news announced that all flights and major highways were shutting down. What should have been a 3-hour drive took me 5. I arrived at the hospital, and he had woken up an hour before, asking for me. I didn't know whether to hug him or scold him. I chose to hug. The nurse who called me stayed all day, even after working the night shift. She didn't have to call since he was over 18, but she was a mom, too. My son